Biden threatens to shut off the Russia-Germany gas pipeline. Olaf Scholz, Germany's new leader, and US President Joe Biden met on Monday, local time, to discuss the Nord Stream 2 Russian to Germany gas pipeline. Biden promised that if Russia invades Ukraine, the project will be halted. Putin said that only the United States and its allies were considering an invasion. At the same time that Biden and German Chancellor Olaf Scholz talked at the White House, Putin and French President Emmanuel Macron met for hours in Moscow to calm the problem before military combat breaks out. To counter Ukraine's growing military capability, Russia has amassed tens of thousands of soldiers along the country's border. The White House has voiced increased concern about the possibility of a conflict, and Vice President Biden has been working to get European backing for economic penalties against Russia if it goes any farther with an invasion. According to Scholz, penalties should be vague in order to put pressure on Russia to de-escalate the conflict, but Biden was certain that the project will not proceed. The presence of more than 100,000 Russian soldiers in the vicinity of Ukraine has heightened Western concerns about an impending attack. It was businesslike for Putin when he met with Macron in the Kremlin. It was brought to his attention that the United States and its NATO allies had rejected Moscow's requests for security assurances. To him, NATO's eastward expansion to the Russian border has broken international security accords, and the West's claims that NATO is a defensive alliance that does not pose a danger to Russia have been laughed at. Russian President Vladimir Putin made a mocking reference to the US allies' engagement in military actions in Iraq, Libya, and Afghanistan. NATO's bombing operation in the former Yugoslavia in 1999 was also mentioned by him. He said NATO members think it's okay to tell us about the movements of our troops on our own land and say that they're a threat to Ukraine from Russia, because they're on our own land. Ukraine and other ex-Soviet countries have denied any intentions to attack Russia in response to the US-led sanctions, but Russia has demanded that the US and its allies prevent them from joining NATO, stop the deployment of weaponry in Ukraine, and withdraw NATO soldiers from Eastern Europe. These requests are rebuffed by the United States and NATO.